Pablo Piccolo is with Nicolas Catena Winery in Argentina, which is far and above the iconic Argentine winery. I guess what Robert Mondavi is to the Napa Valley, Nicolas Catena is to Mendoza.
Exactly.
And so, Pablo, I was hoping you'd tell us a little bit this morning about Nicolas Catena, the winery, and also specifically about this superb 2009 Malbec that we're tasting this morning.
Well, how to start? Nicolas Catena is one, as you say, one of the reference from Argentina. The winery started with the grandfather of Nicolas Catena. Nicolas Catena is the third generation, and now the people that is the one that is running the company is Laura Catena. She's the fourth generation. Right. She lives here in the States, in California, and she still is the president of the company. But let's focus on Nicolas Catena. That was the people that they want to have the vision of this winery and changing the wines of Argentina forever. Why I say that? Because when Nicolas Catena started to get in the business in his father's winery, he started to focus on the quality more than the quantity. Right. Argentina was very well known for the quantity of wines. We used to drink 90 liters per capita. That's huge, you know. That's like Italia.
That's a lot of wine.
Yeah, that's what Italia consumes nowadays. So, yeah. But it was all table wine. And with Nicolas Catena, he makes the change of this, and he wants to do a world quality wine.
Right.
So he started to control the yields. He started to use all those oak barrels from France or some of Americans, and so he started to upgrade all the wines from Argentina. After that, he wants to be a reference in the world of wine. So that's why he started to export his wine all over the world. He started with the United States. It's curious because he started with Chardonnay, then the Cabernet, and the last wine to introduce to the States was the Malbec. That was like 25 years ago, I'm talking about. So after that, he decided to put his brand like in the high end. He decided to be a premium winery, like a chateau winery of Argentina, and that's why we never get in the entry level wines. We always are in the high end wines, and well, there's a curious story about Pablo Neruda. You know, Pablo Neruda is a writer,
right?
That he's a Nobel Prize,
right?
And someone in an interview asked Pablo Neruda, "Who are you?" And he was like, "You know what? Read my books, and then you will get to know who am I." And so, if you ask me who is Nicolas Catena, after all this brief information I give you, I would say, try his wine, and then you will get to know who is Nicolas Catena.
Or maybe try, if you could go back in time and try some Argentine wines from before Nicolas Catena started upgrading the quality, and the whole country's come along with him.
Yeah.
Because you have to either match his quality or you can't sell any wine.
Of course.
So, and compare that with, if you tasted the best wine made in Argentina before Nicolas Catena started upgrading the quality of wine in Argentina, and then compared it to this, it would not compare very favorably.
Yeah, it's a strange history, but still, Nicolas has been great. Nicolas, as you know, here in Argentina, I was saying, in the States, you have like 2/3 of the world press, the world reviews and the world press. That maybe all these famous magazines, and the 1/3 is from Europe, and it's the Canter magazine,
right.
As you know.
Yeah.
And they, the Europe are very tough with Americans and the New World countries.
Right.
And imagine that they give all years like the Decanter Award.
Yeah, so Nicolas Catena was the man of the year, winemaker of the year 3 years ago, I think?
In 2009.
Right.
Yeah, in 30 years, just 3 Americans have this award. And in 2009, Nicolas was the one. So, it's great, like, that the Canter magazine thinks in a South American person for being the personality of the year. The Canter, that was an honor. It was great. Yeah. And when the editor of when someone asked the editor of the magazine, why did you choose? How, it was like, without being rude, how did you get a South American to award this prize, and it was the most easy of every one of the choice I have done. Why? Well, it's simple, because we choose out of 10 wineries that gets to the end of the competition. We just try all the portfolio of them, and Catena was the only one that had a great Chardonnay, a great Cabernet, and a great Malbec. So it was easy, and that's what is Catena. They make quality, and they keep the quality in every single variety they do.
It is one of the things that's great about Catena. They, they have the entry-level wines, the Alamos wines, that are $10, a little bit more. They're very, very good wines for the price. They have these wines that are around 20 that are very good. I mean, really amazing wines for the price. They have the Catena Alta wines that are $50, $60 that are really amazing wines for the price. And then they have the single vineyard wines that are expensive, but they're really, really amazing wines.
Yeah, it's great.
So anyway, let's taste this 09 Malbec and see what we think. Well, it's effing spectacular. Honestly, it's just a spectacular wine.
Well, what we have here is the Catena Malbec 09. This wine it all comes from our state vineyards. Catena have 5 vineyards all around Mendoza. Mendoza is a big city in many hectares, and then you have different regions, sub-regions, like you have in California or in Washington. And this wine comes from different vineyards, all of them Malbec. So we blend Malbec with Malbec from different regions. What Catena did, 15 years ago, they started with a research of Malbec. So we took some cuttings or clonings from the very old vineyard we have, 90 years old vineyard, and we planted all over Mendoza on our 5 vineyards. And it's amazing how the Malbec is different because of the altitude and because of the cold nights and the hot days and everything. So when you get this level of complexity in vineyards, then you can have this product. This product is an explosion in your mouth. It's a Malbec, a very softness at the end Malbec. And I have very present here the red fruits, mature fruits.
It's really rich, soft tannins, fruit tannins, long finish, beautiful red and black fruits. A lot of Argentine Malbecs are so monolithic, they're just like really powerful, dry, tannic wine. This wine is not like that. It's much more than that. It's much more complex, much more balanced. Really beautiful mouthfeel. Little nice sweetness in the mid-palate. Long, dry finish.
Great.
Beautiful, fabulous wine. So if we had some Argentine beef, grass-fed beef, and we grill it over an open fire.
Don't tell me that it's almost well.
Some chimichurri to go on it.
Yeah,
it should be spectacular, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean this one is spectacular for that, and also for having it every day. It's a wine that won't bother you. And when someone asks me that what's the definition of a good wine, I go like the good wine is the one that you have one, you drink a little bit, and automatically you grab the glass and want to drink another.
Exactly.
I mean that's a good wine for me. I don't like those wines that are very structured, very powerful, that you. I call them one glass wine. Those ones. Yeah. This is not, definitely.
We could not agree more.
No.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.
Cheers.